Hello, this is our Project 3 BLE Hangman game. As you can see on the left, M5, we have a screen with all of the 26 letters and a button for each of them. And on the right, we have a Hangman gameplay area where you can see if you got a guess right or wrong. So we're just going to start by making a guess. I actually do not know what the word is. It is randomized each time you play. So I'm just going to start with E. And E is wrong. You could tell by the red highlight as well as the circle made on the right side over here. I'm going to try another vowel. We're going to go with O. And O is actually right. So you can see it didn't draw a line for the body of the hangman, but it did put an O in the middle. I am going to ask for a hint now. So I'm going to hit the hint on the right side. If I can hit it. And you can see it put a C. It gave us a hint. And it also sent data instantly over to the left M5. So it's C space 0 space space. So I'm gonna go for R. I'm thinking crown. So I do want to show the win state. So I do believe it's crown. So I'll showcase how if you do get another one wrong, you can get the body to be built just like so. So yeah, I'm thinking crown. We're gonna get a win state here. So let's get a W, and you can see that worked. And let's get an N, and you win. Press reset button to play again. So I am gonna show you that you can just reset both real quick, and you're able to quickly play another game. So that was the win condition, and then you're easily able to reset, and we're already ready to play a new game. So you can see that it is randomized every time, because if I hit C, then we get a circle right there. So I'm actually just going to purposely lose. I don't know what it is, but you can see every time you get one wrong, it draws here, and it instantly goes over. And then if we hit hint, it does give us a hint and highlights the green on the left-hand side. So everything is working as intended. I am just going to lose on purpose. Let's do O, let's do T. And you can see we only have one leg left on the right-hand side, and we're just going to do Z, and that shows game over. Press reset button to try again. So we have a win condition and a lose condition. All right, so we're just going to jump into the code for what you just saw on M5. So starting with the server code, here we have a string of 5-letter words that gets called later on in this code. Within the server is when the random 5-letter word is selected, and so the client has no idea what the word is when you're playing the game. It actually has to send data over from the client to the server to be able to know if the letter is correct. So we choose the word within the server. Here we just have some UI things. We start to do some BLE code here, and then here is when we are starting to send data from the server back over to the client. So let's say we do get a letter correct. Here is when we say if the letter is correct, then we're going to set the value to correct and then send it back over. Else we're going to say rather incorrect, or if they've done more than 6 guesses, 6 attempts, then we're just going to start the game over screen. Within the setup, we have some more BLE connection just to establish the two M5 devices together. And then within the main loop, here is for pressing the hint button. So here's when you hit the hint, it not only gives the letter over to the client, but it also updates the UI on the server side itself. But the main thing is that it sends data over what that letter is, the correct letter, over to the client. Here's some more UI stuff. This, it looks like, is just for the lines. And then here is for the actual hangman, the dude with the head and the body here. And yeah, this is all just going to be UI. This is going to be the game over and you win screen. And this is going to be the logic for actually putting the word on the lines. And so if I go to the serial monitor real quick, you can also see that it's going to select a random word. So the random word is ghost. I do have the server M5 plugged in right now. I have the this would be the client one right here. But yeah, the server is plugged in, and the random word is ghost. So you can see, I don't know if it's in focus, but if I do G, and have to reset it. But you understand what I'm trying to say. It's going to be selected on the server, and so I think that's a smart way to do it, just to show that the BLE is working between two devices, that you do have data being sent both from the server over to the client and then the client over to the server. So that's the server code. We're not going to run the client code, but here is the client code. We'll just start from the top. So a lot of BLEs just setting up, making sure that the UUIDs are the same so that they're able to connect in the first place. And nothing works UI-wise unless they're connected. So you have to make sure they're connected before any UI shows up. I think that was helpful in actually making the M5s communicate with each other, because it was kind of confusing to know if they were connected or if they're not. But yeah, here is just some UI for the text outline for the actual letters on the client. Here's the UI, same thing that we have over on the server for the game over and win screen. Here is the data that we are receiving over from the server. So if we are receiving a hint over from the server, it is going to output the letter that we got the hint in a green highlight. If we get it correct, it's going to select the letter index to true. So this is all just the logic of the data that we're getting sent back over from the server. Same if we get a game over, that's going to start the game over screen, right? And so you can see like the value is going to be equal to game over, and then we go back up. This is going to be the game over right here. Display game over screen. So we have some more BLE stuff, just initializing. Both devices are named Tyler. And then, yeah, it looks like some more UI stuff. Within the loop, we just have a print line just to make sure that we are connected to establish that together. And then this is actually going to be the touching of each button, the logic behind specifically if you touch the A, the B, the C, if it's going to highlight which specific button and the logic for that. Later down the road, yeah, I think this is actually what I was just thinking of. This is going to be the actual letter drawing within each button, and then the background rectangle. So this is all just UI stuff. This is the actual UI for kind of the positions of each letter. It was kind of hard to fit all 26 letters onto one screen because it doesn't go evenly. Like it doesn't go within a 5x5. We had to do 4 rows of 5 and then 1 row of 6. So just this is the logic for that, to make sure everything goes smoothly onto one screen. And then it's kind of just the same stuff, just a lot of UI here. But yeah, really happy that we were able to get the data sending not only from the server over to the client, but the client over to the server. And so yeah, that is the project code. That should be it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.